Dear brothers and sisters, have you ever stopped in the quiet of your home and wondered if God's angels were watching over you? Perhaps you felt an inexplicable peace during a difficult moment, or noticed something small, like a feather or a soft light, that seemed to speak to your heart. These are no coincidences. They could be signs of God's heavenly messengers, sent to protect and guide you. Today, we will explore 8 hidden signs that angels are present in your home. Signs that are often overlooked in the midst of our busy lives. These sacred moments remind us that, even when we feel alone, we are never truly abandoned. As we begin, I invite you to open your heart. If you are moved by this message, enter 777 in the comments section below as a declaration of your faith and trust in God's plan. Together, let us affirm the presence of angels in our lives. But first, let us reflect on this truth. Our Lord promises in Psalm 91 verse 11, "For he will command his angels concerning you in all your ways." These words assure us that angels are actively working for our good. Now, let us explore how you can recognize their presence in your home. Sign number 1, inexplicable feeling of calm and peace. Let's dive into our first sign that angels might be present in your home. An inexplicable. Have you ever found yourself in the midst of a stressful situation? Maybe a tough day at work, family tensions, or personal struggles, and suddenly felt a deep sense of peace wash over you? This overwhelming tranquility isn't just a fleeting moment of relaxation. It can be a powerful sign of angelic presence. Angels, as messengers and protectors, often bring us this sense of peace to remind us that we are not alone. It's as if a divine embrace is surrounding you, offering comfort and reassurance when you need it most. This feeling of peace is deeply rooted in our faith. Let's look at some biblical references that highlight this divine tranquility. In Psalm 91 verse 4, it says, "He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart." This imagery of being covered and protected by wings signifies the comforting presence of angels guarding us. Similarly, in Philippians 4 verse 7 we read, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This peace isn't merely the absence of problems, but a profound sense of serenity that surpasses our human comprehension. When you experience this kind of peace, especially during times of uncertainty or danger, it might be a sign that angels are present, watching over you and ensuring your well-being. Let me share a story to illustrate this sign. Meet Sarah, a devout Catholic living in a bustling city. One evening, after a particularly stressful day dealing with work deadlines and family responsibilities, she found herself feeling overwhelmed. As she sat in her quiet living room, a sudden wave of calm enveloped her. The chaos of the day seemed to fade away, replaced by a profound sense of peace. She didn't know what caused it, but she felt deeply comforted and safe, as if someone unseen was there to soothe her spirit. Sarah turned to prayer, thanking God for this moment of tranquility. She later reflected that this experience strengthened her faith and reminded her of God's constant presence through his angels. Stories like Sarah's are not uncommon. Many believers report similar experiences where an unexpected sense of peace provides solace during challenging times. These moments serve as gentle reminders that angels are near, offering their support and protection. So, how can you recognize and embrace this sign in your own life? First, pay attention to your emotions. When you feel that deep, unexplainable peace, take a moment to reflect on it. Acknowledge it as a possible sign of angelic presence. Pause and give thanks. Gratitude can enhance your awareness of these divine moments. Consider incorporating moments of silence and reflection into your daily routine. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or simply taking a quiet moment to breathe, creating space for peace can help you become more attuned to these signs. Additionally, prayer is a powerful tool. Ask God to guide and protect you, and to help you recognize the ways his angels are working in your life. Trust that these moments of peace are not random but intentional messages of love and protection. Remember, angels are ever present, offering the tranquility and protection we need. Embracing these signs can strengthen your faith and deepen your relationship with the divine. As we continue through the other signs, Keep this feeling of peace in your heart. Let it be a foundation as we explore the other ways angels might be present in your home, guiding and protecting you every step of the way. Sign number 2, white feathers. Moving on to our second sign, white feathers. Have you ever found a pure white feather in an unexpected place? Perhaps on your doorstep, on your pillow, or even floating gently in the air. No birds in sight, no open windows, yet there it is. This simple yet profound symbol can be one of the clearest signs of angelic presence in your home. White feathers are not just beautiful. They carry deep spiritual significance. They symbolize divine purity and protection, reminding us that we are under the constant watch and care of angels. Let's delve into the Bible to understand the meaning behind white feathers and their connection to angels. In Genesis 28, Jacob had a profound vision. He dreamt of a ladder resting on the earth, reaching up to heaven, with angels ascending and descending on it. Above it stood the Lord, reaffirming his promises to Abraham and Isaac. This ladder symbolizes a direct link between the divine and the earthly realms, illustrating how angels move between heaven and earth to guide and protect us. White feathers, appearing in our daily lives, can be seen as a representation of this divine connection. They remind us that angels are near, actively involved in our lives, even if we can't see them directly. Additionally, in Matthew 18 verse 10, Jesus teaches us not to despise even the smallest beings, for their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven. This assures us that angels are always attentive to our needs, ready to intervene and protect us. Let me share a story to illustrate the significance of white feathers. Meet John, a devoted Catholic living in a busy suburb. After losing a loved one, John felt overwhelmed with grief and loneliness. One morning, he found a single white feather on his pillow. At first, he wondered if it was just a coincidence, but as days passed, he kept finding more feathers in different places. On his kitchen table, in his car, and even on his front porch. Each time, he felt a sense of comfort and reassurance, believing that these feathers were messages from angels, reminding him that he was not alone and that his loved one was watching over him. John's experience is a beautiful example of how white feathers can serve as tangible reminders of angelic presence, offering comfort and assurance during difficult times. Stories like John's are not uncommon. Many believers report finding white feathers during significant life moments, seeing them as signs of divine intervention and protection. So, how can you recognize and respond to the appearance of white feathers in your own life? First, pay attention to the context in which you find the feather. If it appears during a moment of prayer, meditation, or after a challenging event, it's likely a meaningful sign. Don't ignore it. Instead, see it as a gentle reminder that angels are with you, providing protection and guidance. When you find a white feather, take a moment to pause and reflect. You might want to say a prayer of gratitude, thanking God for His angels and the comfort they provide. Document your experiences by keeping a journal. Note where and when you find the feathers and any feelings or thoughts you have at those moments. This can help you recognize patterns and deepen your spiritual awareness. Additionally, share your experiences with trusted friends or within your faith community. Hearing other stories can strengthen your belief in angelic presence and foster a sense of shared faith and support. Remember, white feathers are powerful symbols of divine purity and protection. Embrace these signs as affirmations that angels are actively involved in your life, guiding you and ensuring your well-being. As we continue our journey through the remaining signs, keep an eye out for these white feathers. Let them serve as constant reminders of the heavenly guardians watching over you and your home. Sign number 3, bright lights. Now, let's move on to our third sign that angels might be present in your home. Bright lights. Have you ever noticed unexplained flashes of light, sudden luminosity, or even orbs of light appearing in your home without any obvious source? These luminous manifestations can be powerful indicators of angelic presence. These bright lights can take many forms, such as sudden flashes, glowing orbs, or a steady, soft glow that fills a room. Unlike ordinary lights, these phenomena often occur spontaneously and disappear just as quickly, leaving you wondering about their origin. To understand the significance of bright lights as signs of angels, let's turn to the Bible for some insightful references. In Acts 12, we read about a miraculous event where an angel of the Lord appeared and a brilliant light shone in the prison cell where Peter was held. The light not only illuminated the dark prison, but also symbolized divine intervention and liberation. Similarly, in Luke 2, the angel of the Lord appeared to the shepherds to announce the birth of Jesus, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. The bright light in this passage signifies God's glory and the presence of angels delivering his message. These biblical accounts show that bright lights are often associated with angelic presence and divine manifestations. They serve as visual reminders of God's intervention and the protective role of angels in our lives. Let's explore a real-life story that illustrates this sign. Meet Maria, a devout Catholic living in a quiet town. One night, while she was praying in her bedroom, she noticed a bright flash of light fill the room. At first, she thought it was a reflection from a passing car, but the light was different. It felt purposeful and comforting. As the light faded, Maria felt an overwhelming sense of peace and assurance, as if someone unseen was watching over her. Another instance is when Thomas, a single father, was driving home late one evening. He suddenly saw a bright light flash in his car's interior mirror. Startled, he glanced around but saw nothing unusual. Later that night, he found his car miraculously free from a minor accident he had narrowly avoided earlier. Thomas believes that the bright light was an angelic intervention, guiding him safely home. Stories like Maria's and Thomas's highlight how bright lights can serve as tangible signs of angelic presence, offering protection and guidance in critical moments. So, how can you recognize and respond to the appearance of bright lights as signs of angelic presence in your home? First, pay attention to the context in which the bright light appears. If it occurs during prayer, meditation, or in moments of emotional need, it's more likely to be a meaningful sign rather than a mere coincidence. Take note of the timing and circumstances surrounding the light's appearance. Next, embrace the moment with gratitude and reflection. Acknowledge the presence of angels and thank God for his protection and guidance. You might want to say a prayer of thanks, reinforcing your faith and trust in divine intervention. Additionally, document your experiences. Keep a journal to record when and where you see these bright lights, along with any feelings or thoughts you have during those moments. This practice can help you recognize patterns and deepen your spiritual awareness. Lastly, share your experiences with your faith community or trusted friends. Sharing these signs can strengthen your belief in angelic presence and encourage others to recognize the divine interventions in their own lives. Remember, bright lights are not just random occurrences. They are powerful symbols of divine presence and angelic guidance. Embrace these signs as affirmations that angels are actively involved in your life, offering protection and leading you toward your spiritual path. As we continue exploring the remaining signs, keep an open heart and mind. Let the presence of bright lights remind you of the heavenly guardians watching over you and your home, guiding you with their divine light. Sign number 4, sudden temperature changes. Moving forward to our fourth sign, sudden temperature changes. Have you ever been in a warm, comfortable room, enjoying a quiet evening, when suddenly you feel a sudden chill running down your spine? Or perhaps you're in a cool space, and out of nowhere, a wave of warmth envelopes you. These abrupt shifts in temperature can be more than just a random occurrence. They might be signs of angelic presence in your home. These temperature changes aren't just ordinary drafts or heating adjustments. They often feel intentional, almost as if someone unseen is interacting with your environment to convey a message or provide comfort. To understand the significance of these sudden temperature changes, let's turn to the Bible for some insightful references. In 1 Kings 19, the prophet Elijah experiences a dramatic demonstration of God's presence. After a mighty wind, an earthquake, and a fire, Elijah is left feeling that God is not in these powerful manifestations. But then, in the midst of his despair, a gentle whisper, a soft breeze, reveals God's true presence to him. This story teaches us that God's presence can be both powerful and subtle. The sudden temperature changes we experience can be likened to Elijah's gentle whisper, signaling the presence of angels who bring peace and reassurance in the midst of turmoil. Additionally, in Exodus 3 verse 2, Moses encounters the burning bush that is not consumed by the fire. The fire represents divine energy and presence, and similarly, temperature changes in our homes can symbolize the active involvement of angels as messengers of God. Let's explore a real-life story that illustrates this sign. Meet Anna, a devoted Catholic living in a serene suburban home. One winter evening, as she was reading her Bible in the living room, she suddenly felt a sharp chill despite the thermostat being set to a comfortable temperature. The room became noticeably colder for a few moments, and then, just as abruptly, warmth returned, making her feel safe and protected. Confused yet comforted, Anna took it as a sign that angels were present, offering her protection and peace during a particularly stressful period in her life. Similarly, James, a single father, often experiences unexpected warmth in his home during late-night prayers. These sudden temperature changes provide him with a sense of divine presence, reassuring him that he is not alone in his responsibilities and challenges. Stories like Anna's and James's highlight how sudden temperature changes can serve as tangible signs of angelic presence, offering comfort and protection when you need it most. So, how can you recognize and respond to these sudden temperature changes as signs of angelic presence in your home? First, pay attention to the context in which these temperature changes occur. If they happen during prayer, meditation, or moments of emotional need, they're more likely to be meaningful signs rather than random fluctuations. Take note of the timing and circumstances. Are you going through a tough time? Or are you engaged in spiritual practices? These factors can help you discern the significance of the experience. Next, embrace the moment with gratitude and reflection. When you feel a sudden chill or warmth, take a moment to acknowledge it. You might want to say a prayer, thanking God for the angels' protection and guidance. This practice can enhance your spiritual awareness and deepen your connection with the divine. Additionally, document your experiences. Keep a journal to record when and where these temperature changes occur, along with any feelings or thoughts you have during those moments. This can help you recognize patterns and understand how angels are interacting with you in your daily life. Lastly, share your experiences with your faith community or trusted friends. Sharing these signs can strengthen your belief in angelic presence and provide encouragement to others who may be experiencing similar signs. Remember, sudden temperature changes are powerful symbols of divine presence and angelic protection. Embrace these signs as affirmations that angels are actively involved in your life, guiding and safeguarding you through every challenge. As we continue exploring the remaining signs, keep an open heart and mind. Let these temperature changes remind you of the heavenly guardians watching over you and your home, providing comfort and guidance along your spiritual journey. Sign number 5. Sweet scent. Next, we explore our fifth sign, sweet scents. Have you ever been going about your daily activities at home when suddenly a delightful and comforting aroma fills the air? Perhaps it's the scent of fresh flowers, fragrant incense, or a heavenly fragrance that seems to come from nowhere. These sweet smells can be more than just pleasant odors. They may be signs that angels are present in your home. Unlike ordinary fragrances that have a clear source, these sweet scents often appear without any obvious explanation. They might arise during moments of prayer, meditation, or even spontaneously during your daily routine, leaving you wondering about their origin and significance. To understand the spiritual significance of sweet scents, let's turn to the Bible for some enlightening references. In Exodus 30, God instructs Moses on how to prepare sacred incense. Take fragrant spices, gum resin, onycha, galbanum, and pure frankincense, and they shall be combined for the work of a perfumer. It is to be salted and pure and holy. This sacred incense was used in worship and symbolized the prayers of the faithful rising to God. Similarly, in Song of Solomon 1 verses 3 to 4, it says, "Your anointing oils are fragrant. Your name is like perfume poured out. No wonder the young women love you." This passage beautifully illustrates how sweet scents are associated with divine presence and love. These biblical references highlight the deep connection between sweet scents and the divine. Fragrances have long been used as symbols of holiness, purification, and the presence of God and His angels. When you experience a sweet scent that seems to appear out of nowhere, it could be a subtle message from angels, conveying love, protection, and divine presence in your home. Let's delve into a real-life story that illustrates this sign. Meet Laura, a devout Catholic living in a peaceful neighborhood. One evening, after a particularly long day filled with responsibilities and stress, Laura decided to spend some time in prayer and reflection. As she sat quietly in her living room, she noticed a sweet, floral scent filling the room. She didn't have any scented candles or fresh flowers, and the windows were closed. This unexpected fragrance brought her a profound sense of peace and comfort, as if an angel was nearby, offering solace and reassurance. Similarly, Michael, a single father, often feels the presence of angels through sweet scents during his nightly prayers. One night, while praying for guidance in his parenting, he was enveloped by the gentle aroma of lavender, which he found incredibly calming and encouraging. Michael believes the sweet scent was a sign that angels were listening to his prayers and supporting him in his role as a father. Stories like Laura's and Michael's demonstrate how sweet scents can serve as tangible signs of angelic presence, providing comfort and divine connection during moments of prayer and reflection. So, how can you recognize and respond to these sweet scents as signs of angelic presence in your home? First, pay attention to the context in which the sweet scent appears. If it arises during prayer, meditation, or moments of emotional need, it's more likely to be a meaningful sign rather than just a random fragrance. Take note of the timing and circumstances surrounding the scent's appearance. Next, embrace the moment with gratitude and reflection. When you notice an unexpected sweet scent, take a moment to acknowledge it. You might want to say a prayer of thanks, recognizing the angel's presence and the divine message they are conveying. Additionally, document your experiences. Keep a journal to record when and where you encounter these sweet scents, along with any feelings or thoughts you have at those moments. This practice can help you recognize patterns and deepen your spiritual awareness. Lastly, share your experiences with your faith community or trusted friends. Sharing these signs can strengthen your belief in angelic presence and provide encouragement to others who may be experiencing similar signs. Remember, sweet scents are powerful symbols of divine purity and protection. Embrace these signs as affirmations that angels are actively involved in your life, offering love, guidance, and comfort. As we continue exploring the remaining signs, keep an open heart and mind. Let these sweet scents remind you of the heavenly guardians watching over you and your home, providing a fragrant connection to the divine. Sign number 6, sense of companionship. Now, let's explore our sixth sign that angels might be present in your home, a sense of companionship. Have you ever felt like you're not alone, even when no one else is in the room? Maybe it's a comforting presence beside you, a warm embrace that you can't quite see, or an overwhelming feeling of being watched over. This sensation of companionship can be a powerful indicator of angelic presence. Unlike physical companionship, this sense is intangible and often unexplainable. It's a subtle yet profound feeling that someone, perhaps an angel, is there to offer protection, guidance, and comfort during your most vulnerable moments. To understand the spiritual significance of this sense of companionship, let's turn to the Bible for some enlightening references. In Psalm 91 verses 11 to 12, it says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." This passage reassures us that angels are actively involved in our lives, guarding and protecting us in every aspect. Another powerful reference is found in Daniel 10 verses 5 to 6, where Daniel describes feeling a great trembling and seeing a man clothed in linen, whose body was like beryl. His face was like lightning, his eyes like flaming torches, his arms and legs like the gleam of burnished bronze, and his voice like the sound of a multitude. This vivid description highlights the tangible yet unseen presence of angels offering strength and guidance. These biblical accounts illustrate how angels can manifest as a sense of companionship, providing us with the support and assurance we need to navigate life's challenges. Let's delve into a real-life story that beautifully illustrates this sign. Meet Emily, a devout Catholic and a single mother living in a bustling city. After a particularly stressful week balancing work and family responsibilities, Emily often found herself feeling overwhelmed and lonely. One evening, as she sat quietly in her living room after putting her children to bed, she felt an inexplicable warmth and presence beside her. It was as if someone was sitting right there, offering her comfort and reassurance. Though she couldn't see anyone, the sense of companionship brought her immense peace and strength to face the challenges ahead. Similarly, Michael, a retired priest, often feels the presence of angels during his quiet moments of prayer and reflection. He describes it as a gentle embrace that surrounds him, providing solace and reminding him that he is never alone in his spiritual journey. Stories like Emily's and Michael's highlight how a sense of companionship can serve as a tangible sign of angelic presence, offering comfort and divine support in times of need. So, how can you recognize and respond to this sense of companionship as a sign of angelic presence in your home? First, pay attention to your emotions and surroundings. If you feel a comforting presence during prayer, meditation, or moments of solitude, it's likely a sign that angels are nearby, offering their protection and support. Next, embrace the moment with gratitude and reflection. When you sense companionship, take a moment to acknowledge it. You might want to say a prayer of thanks, recognizing the angels' presence and the comfort they provide. Additionally, document your experiences. Keep a journal to record when and where you feel this sense of companionship, along with any accompanying feelings or thoughts. This practice can help you recognize patterns and deepen your spiritual awareness. Lastly, share your experiences with your faith community or trusted friends. Sharing these signs can strengthen your belief in angelic presence and provide encouragement to others who may be experiencing similar sensations. Remember, a sense of companionship is a powerful symbol of divine presence and angelic protection. Embrace these signs as affirmations that angels are actively involved in your life, guiding and safeguarding you through every challenge. As we continue exploring the remaining signs, keep an open heart and mind. Let this sense of companionship remind you of the heavenly guardians watching over you and your home, providing unwavering support and divine guidance. Sign number 7, synchronicity. Now, let's delve into our 7th sign that angels might be present in your home: synchronicity. Have you ever experienced meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be mere chance? Maybe you thought of a friend, and they called you right then. Or you were searching for a particular book, and it appeared in your path just when you needed it. These synchronicities may be more than just random events. They could be signs of angelic guidance in your life. Synchronicity refers to those moments when events align perfectly to help you in surprising and meaningful ways. It's as if a higher power or angels are orchestrating these moments to guide you towards your divine purpose. To understand the spiritual significance of synchronicity, let's turn to the Bible for some enlightening references. In Esther 6, we read about a significant moment where a series of perfect coincidences lead to Mordecai being honored and exalted, ultimately saving the Jewish people from a great threat. King Ahasuerus, unable to sleep, reads the book of the Chronicles and discovers that Mordecai had saved his life. This timely revelation not only changes the course of events, but also demonstrates how divine intervention can orchestrate meaningful coincidences. Similarly, in Acts 8 verse 26, an angel of the Lord instructs Philip to go to the road from Jerusalem to Gaza. Obeying the angel's guidance, Philip encounters an Ethiopian eunuch reading the book of Isaiah. This perfect timing leads to the eunuch's baptism and the spread of the gospel to the Gentiles. These stories highlight how angels can guide our actions and encounters through synchronicities, fulfilling divine purposes in our lives. These biblical accounts show that synchronicities are not random, but are orchestrated by angels to lead us towards significant and sometimes miraculous outcomes. They serve as divine messages, aligning events in our lives to fulfill God's will. Let's explore a real-life story that beautifully illustrates synchronicity as a sign of angelic presence. Meet Rebecca, a devoted Catholic who was facing an important career decision. She was torn between staying in her current job and pursuing a new opportunity that felt uncertain. One evening, after praying for guidance, Rebecca thought of a mentor she admired and hadn't spoken to in years. The very next day, she received a call from that mentor, who offered her invaluable advice and even a recommendation that significantly influenced her decision. This meaningful coincidence helped Rebecca make a confident and faith-driven choice in her career. Similarly, Daniel, a single father, found himself searching for resources to help his child with special needs. He was feeling overwhelmed and unsure where to turn. One day, while discussing his struggles with a friend, Daniel mentioned his search for specific educational materials. Just days later, he received a package containing exactly what he needed from a local charity. Daniel believes this synchronicity was a sign from angels, guiding him to the right support at the right time. Stories like Rebecca's and Daniel's demonstrate how synchronicities can serve as tangible signs of angelic presence, providing guidance and support when you need it most. These meaningful coincidences are not just random events, but are orchestrated by angels to help you navigate your life's journey. So, how can you recognize and respond to synchronicities as signs of angelic presence in your life? First, be mindful of your thoughts and prayers. When you focus on specific needs or desires during prayer or meditation, you're more likely to notice synchronicities that align with those intentions. Pay attention to recurring patterns or repeated numbers, like 111 or 404, as these can be angelic messages guiding you toward your path. Next, embrace the moments of coincidence with faith and gratitude. Instead of dismissing them as mere chance, see them as divine interventions. Express gratitude for these signs, acknowledging the angel's role in guiding and protecting you. Additionally, document your experiences. Keep a journal to record when and where you encounter synchronicities, along with your thoughts and feelings at those moments. This practice can help you recognize patterns and understand how angels are working in your life. Lastly, share your experiences with your faith community or trusted friends. Sharing these signs can strengthen your belief in angelic presence and encourage others to recognize similar signs in their own lives. Remember, synchronicities are powerful symbols of divine guidance and angelic intervention. Embrace these meaningful coincidences as affirmations that angels are actively involved in your life, guiding you toward your spiritual and personal goals. As we continue exploring the remaining signs, keep an open heart and mind. Let these synchronicities remind you of the heavenly guardians watching over you and your home, orchestrating meaningful events to lead you on your divine journey. Sign number 8, dreams and visions. Finally, we reach our 8th and one of the most profound signs, dreams and visions. Have you ever had a vivid dream or a clear vision that seemed to convey a deep, meaningful message? These dreams aren't just random images or stories. They can be powerful signs of angelic presence in your life. Dreams and visions can serve as direct messages from angels, providing guidance, comfort, and even warnings to help you navigate your spiritual journey. To understand the spiritual significance of dreams and visions, let's turn to the Bible for some inspiring references. In Genesis 28, Jacob has a profound dream where he sees a ladder reaching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending on it. This vision symbolizes the connection between the divine and the earthly realms, illustrating how angels move between heaven and earth to guide and protect us. Similarly, in Matthew 1 verses 20 to 21, an angel appears to Joseph in a dream, instructing him to take Mary as his wife and explaining that the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. This divine message guides Joseph's actions and ensures the fulfillment of God's plan. These biblical accounts highlight how dreams and visions are used by angels as tools for divine communication, providing essential guidance and affirming God's presence in our lives. Let's explore a real-life story that beautifully illustrates this sign. Meet Anna, a devout Catholic who often prays before bedtime. One night, she had a vivid dream of an angelic figure who spoke to her, encouraging her to pursue a calling she had been hesitant about. The next morning, Anna felt a renewed sense of purpose and decided to take steps toward her new path, feeling confident that she was being guided by divine intervention. Similarly, Michael, a single father, experienced a series of meaningful dreams that provided him with the strength and guidance he needed during challenging times. These dreams not only offered him comfort, but also directed him toward decisions that positively impacted his family's future. Stories like Anna's and Michael's demonstrate how dreams and visions can serve as powerful signs of angelic presence, offering guidance and reassurance when you need it most. So, how can you recognize and respond to dreams and visions as signs of angelic presence in your life? First, pay attention to the content and emotions of your dreams. If a dream feels particularly vivid, carries a strong emotional impact, or seems to convey a clear message, it might be more than just a regular dream. Take note of any recurring themes or symbols that could be meaningful. Next, embrace the moment with prayer and reflection. Upon waking, spend some time in prayer, asking God to reveal the meaning of your dream and how you can apply its message to your life. Keep a dream journal to document your dreams and any insights you gain from them. This practice can help you recognize patterns and deepen your spiritual awareness. Additionally, seek guidance from your faith community or a spiritual advisor. Sharing your dreams and visions with trusted individuals can provide additional perspectives and help you discern their significance. Lastly, act on the guidance you receive. If your dreams or visions encourage you to make a change or take a specific action, trust in the divine message and move forward with faith and confidence. Remember, dreams and visions are powerful tools that angels use to communicate with us, offering comfort, guidance, and affirmation of God's presence in our lives. Embrace these signs as meaningful connections to the divine, guiding you on your spiritual journey. As we conclude our exploration of these 8 hidden signs, remember that angels are always present, offering their protection and guidance in various subtle and profound ways. Stay attuned to these signs and let them strengthen your faith and connection to the divine. As we wrap up our exploration of the 8 hidden signs that angels are present in your home, let's take a moment to delve deeper into the realm of dreams. While dreaming of angels is a powerful sign, did you know there are 7 other types of dreams through which God communicates with us while we sleep? These dreams serve as divine messages, offering guidance, comfort, and insight into our spiritual journeys. Whether it's prophetic dreams, healing dreams, or dreams of assurance, each type carries its own unique significance and purpose. In our upcoming video, we'll uncover these 7 distinct and powerful ways the Creator of the universe communicates with you during your sleep. You'll discover how to recognize these dreams, interpret their meanings, and apply their messages to your daily life. If you found today's video insightful and uplifting, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who might benefit from recognizing these angelic signs in their homes. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful and inspiring content. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. By subscribing, you become part of a community that seeks to deepen their faith and understanding of God's divine presence in our lives. We'd also love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a dream or vision that felt like a divine message? Or perhaps you've encountered one of the other signs we've discussed today. Share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences can inspire and encourage others on their spiritual journeys. Thank you so much for joining us in this exploration of the 8 hidden signs that angels are in your home. Remember, angels are always present, offering their protection, guidance, and love in various subtle and profound ways. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll uncover the 7 types of dreams through which God communicates with you while you sleep. You already know about dreaming of